Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. And this morning we don't get to appreciate the sunrise because it is very bloody overcast, as you might be able to tell. Need to get some lighting or something happening for me here. I was looking at a little kit the other day and might invest. A little road vloggers kit might increase my audio quality and it'll give me a little light for moments like these. Second last day before my weigh in, and I'm starting to get a bit excited. The beauty about excitement, or the scary part about excitement, is that it is often also perceived as nervousness, and it is basically the same emotion, the same feeling. It's just our perception of said feeling or emotion that makes it either excitedness or nervousness. So I'm starting to feel a little bit, feel the butterflies in my stomach, feel a little bit giddy, and yeah, I could perceive that as nerves, and they are a little bit of nervousness because I've put in a shitload of work, not just in these 8 weeks, but this whole freaking year, and tomorrow is kind of the big reveal, is D-Day to see how that hard work has paid off. But regardless of what the scans say, I am damn proud of how far I've come. I'm damn proud of what I have achieved this year, and I had the beautiful realization that I have lost more than half my body fat since I joined the gym in May. And I think that is a fucking good achievement. And that is going from, my initial body scan was at 25.5% body fat or something like that. It was definitely over 25%. And now I am hoping tomorrow's scan pulls me in under 10% body fat. Single digits, and that is bloody awesome. So when that comes in, I am going to give myself a very, very big pat on the back and give myself a big cuddle and say congratulations, because that is a stellar effort. And the journey has been huge for me, because this has been a freaking massive year, and massive in so many ways. Massive in my own development, massive in my own growth, massive in the trials and tribulations that I have gone through. And I truly don't believe that I would have been able to survive as relatively unscathed as I have if it wasn't for the gym, if it wasn't for the people I'd met at the gym, and it wasn't for my diet or the strictness. I'll let this guy go by. Strictness, discipline. If it wasn't for the discipline that I also trained myself to have, because all of that combined allowed me to take everything in my stride, and I had the energy to burn when I needed it, and I had the discipline to burn when I needed it as well. So in the moments where I normally would have thrown in the towel, I normally would have given up, I built my own mental resilience to be able to take on that challenge, to take on that hardship, to take on whatever was happening in that moment in my stride. And that is what I'd learnt by pushing myself as hard as I have at the gym. That's what I've learnt from freaking playoffs, because the playoffs competitions that we do, the challenges that we do, are fucking hard. And it is just you out there, nobody else. It is you versus you, and it is just you versus the willpower that you have within your own mind. And there is so much to be learnt from that. And basically, I guess the message from this, and this is a bit of a flow on from yesterday's or the day before's video, is that we should all push ourselves. We should all find where our limits are. We should all test our own mental strength, because you need to test that shit in a controlled environment. And that's exactly what I've done at the gym. That is exactly what I've managed to push myself through this year in a physical, mental, and a spiritual aspect, simply by going to the gym, simply by giving myself the discipline, or forcing myself to have the discipline with the diet, with everything that comes with losing half my body fat, and then also jumping into playoffs. And playoffs, for those who don't know, is F45's benchmark fitness testing, and it is just 10 minutes, but it's 10 minutes of absolute fucking hell. And what it is 10 exercises in 10 minutes, and they're AMRAP at every single exercise. So 45 seconds work, 15 seconds of rest, and you push yourself to your limits. Last time that I did it was at the playoffs competition on the weekend, and I got my best score ever, so PBs for me, but I tried to throw up. Well, I wanted to throw up, but I had nothing in my stomach. The time before, that was when I set another PB, and I had a massive chunder. Lactic acid built up in me, and I just couldn't hold it down, and I just had a massive spew. And that's a fine example of what playoffs is. But the feeling that you get after it is awesome, and it's euphoria, and you're knackered, and especially at the competition, like, you know, that was unreal. That was one hell of an event, and yeah, just keen to push it. So my record, my PB is 576. I've definitely got a 600 in me, so we're going to be doing retesting in January when the gym starts another challenge. So I'm going to be pushing for 630 is what I'm going to be aiming for, which is a mighty big jump. Then I'm going to be going for 700 by the end of next year. So 700, it is, if you break 600, I think you can consider yourself an athlete. If you get 700, then that is a very prestigious club. So I'll be aiming for that by the end of next year. And considering I started this year at 380, which is pretty dreadful, but I've had open heart surgery, so fuck you. No, joking. I'm not using that as an excuse. I was just lazy and I was super unfit. So to go from 380 and then to 576 and increase the score of 200 in a year, I am bloody wrapped, stoked, chuffed, all of those sayings. But yeah, I don't know whether I just got weed on by a bird, or whether they just jumped out of the tree and it's just dropped some water. Hopefully the latter. But either way, Yeah, I'm very, very stoked with the fitness progress that I have made. So that is a huge jump, going from 380 to essentially 580. And I've definitely got a 600 in me, and to then go to 630 next month, we'll get there, then 700 by the end of next year. I'm stoked. Before I finish up, I did want to just do a massive shout out to the whole entire F45 community that I've found myself in, and the family that I've found myself in. To Brock, thank you so fucking much for making the gym what it is, and for making the community what it is. You are a fearless leader, mate. You're the silver fox. You're a fucking good bloke, and anybody that I've ever spoken to about you has reiterated the same point, and that is that you're just a fucking good bloke. So thank you so much. Literally life-changing stuff for me. Making lifelong friends, and it's been amazing, and it's been amazing for me to be able to get back into fitness. And it's something that I've missed since I've had my heart surgery, and being diagnosed back in 2011, and having to give up a lot. And it's been a very humbling and joyful experience to get back into it and be able to compete in something again. It was something that I've missed. I missed being able to play footy and have the team environment. So definitely looking forward to some more competitions and bringing back the cup to the home where she belongs. Pajo, Juzzy, Liana, Jesse, Chelsea, Maddie, you guys are fucking unbelievable coaches. Make everything what it is in this gym, and I'm beyond grateful for every bit of advice, every bit of coaching, every bit of influence you have had in my form, in my technique, in anything that I do out on that gym floor, and even outside of it. You guys have become mates, and that's a beautiful fucking experience. And everybody that I've met in this wonderful place, I again beyond grateful, and have genuinely formed friendships that I do hope will extend through the rest of my life. And gonna have to work hard to get rid of me now, because you're stuck with me. And yeah, just grateful, chuffed. Final fucking day of this challenge. One more workout session before we do, weigh-ins tomorrow, one more workout, then it's photos. But this is the final day of the hard push. Thank God, because Lord knows I need to fucking take my foot off the pedal. I've been valve bouncing for a long bloody time, and my engine is redlining. It is overheating, and I am ready to give it a rest. But we'll let that rest happen on Sunday onwards, after we have this after party and celebrate the way that we know how, and that's by undoing all of the hard work that we have done during this challenge. So let's go. Signing off for now. This is nowhere near where I expected this video to go, but anyway, that's just what we do. That's what I do. And I'll bring the other topic maybe on my way home, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting me express myself, because this has been a long journey, and getting very emotional about it. So it's been fun. Thank you. I love you. And as always, much love and namaste.